Mr. Floaty, could you come on up here, please?
Sure. Woo.
I am so delighted to meet you. I've been following your escapades for quite some time. If you could pose for my dear wife over there. I really have been following your escapades and the community service that you've been doing. And we've been talking about you a lot. Some of us might want to call you...
You're making me flush.
Some of us may want to... making him flush. So we're absolutely delighted. We know that you have a busy, busy time and that you've recently come out of retirement. Hey, so have I. But there's nobody else that can provide the community service that you've been doing untirelessly for quite a number of years, and it's to be commendable. Now, before we even start with the rest of the graduation, I just want to mention, Mr. Floaty, you've never seen anything like this. This is a piece of 1893 pipe. Wooden.
Wow!
It's wooden. And that's the modern pipe of 1893.
You want me to go in there?
we
Might be a little hard.
We use it as an example. Now, that wooden pipe, Mr. Floaty, is far outdated. People who would be excellent on wooden pipes would be outdated today. And their thinking would be outdated. And their technology would be outdated. So, just like some of the people of Victoria, well, I have to say some, but just like some of the people of Victoria, they have heads that are the same material as this pipe. Okay?
And some are closer to mine.
There you go.
Just joking, just joking.
So, I just wanted you to see that. Wooden pipe equals wooden heads that cannot think, that cannot read scientific information that was developed excellently back in 2006. But the good news is the majority voted for wastewater treatment in the last election. The only party that was saying that we need wastewater treatment and had the guts to do it was the party that won. So you had a lot to do with that, Mr. Floaty, for many, many years.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, Mr. Floaty, I know that you don't know anything about this or anything, but...
no, I'm kind of in the dark.
Yeah. We are very proud, and these guys don't know about it either. We are going to honor Mr. Floaty today by granting the first ever honorary certificate in waterworks technology to Mr. Floaty in recognition of his many years of community activism, raising awareness of the need for sewage treatment for Victoria in a most poignant way. And congratulations, Mr. Floaty.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. I know that you've had a meeting this morning to attend, and
I know, gotta keep moving.
absolutely. And it's my understanding, this afternoon, are you actually taking the role of a teacher?
No.
You get out of that, eh?
Yeah, well, no, not this, no. Yeah, no, I'm not. That's somebody else. I'm Mr. Floaty.
Yes, yes, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, you get me confused with that other guy.
That's right.
That's the short, skinny guy. I'm tall, dark, and handsome.
I know. It's that other turd I keep thinking of. Now, Mr. Floaty, you must have been born from a wastewater pipe on the street of a politician.
Probably.
Things the size of you usually are on streets that politicians live on.
Yeah, well, there's not much left of them all. That's all I can say.
Well,
But you know, I really have to accept this on behalf of all of the people who were behind me, you know, pushing for sewage cleaners. You know, it was a big movement, right? We all worked hard and ate our fiber, and you know, here we are. And now you're gonna help build me a plant, right?
absolutely.
So I hope you guys, you know, if you could just like maybe, you know, have like a sunken basement, you know, where I could kind of hang out in, and
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
that'd be great. Put me to work too. I need, you know, I need my exercise.
Yeah,
I gotta produce biogas.
That's right.
I got a lot of gas.
Yeah, he got gas. And you have a lot of BOD.
Yeah. All right. I always take a bath in the ocean. That's true. I know. I like.
Bio-oxygen demand.
I know,
If he goes out swimming,
Yes.
bio-oxygen demand starts, doesn't it?
Yes. I kind of eat up that oxygen, don't I?
Yeah, yeah, I can see the little marks on you where it's been working.
Yeah. No, I'm a little lumpy today.
Yeah, so am I. Eh? Awesome.
So-
Now, do you have any parting words that you might share with us, Mr. Floaty?
Well, I just want to thank everyone here today for, you know, attending the school and working towards a better future for turds and humans alike.
Absolutely. It is such a worthwhile cause. You are going to help us save the shame that we have living in this beautiful community and dumping our crap the way we do, and we appreciate it.
You're welcome.
High five for high fiber. Onward and down the pipe he goes.
All right.
Thank you,
care.
Mr.
Good luck.
Floaty. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't forget to eat a bran muffin today, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Every day I eat one, I'm going to be doing it in your honor.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Where am I going? Wait, the bathroom's that
You can
way.
have my office. Calvin Blackmanic. Congratulations, Calvin.
Recording, yeah. Hey.
Listen to that poem. There's still people running in the next class. Eh? Excellent. Well done.
Congratulations, Calvin.
Thank you. Thank you for all the extra notes and stuff from the news that you brought us in. Next gentleman has a really nice grandmother. I got to meet her when he was starting his course, and I've asked about her from time to time, and he cheerfully says, "Have you said hi to her for me?" Yes. Excellent. I want to keep on the good side of Gran. So I'd like to call forward Mr. Matthew Lawrence. Matthew, here's one for Graham. Right on.
Congratulations.
Now the next man, I like to call him Mr. Dulux, but he's a very dedicated worker and focused and practices good life skills. And I'd like to call forward Mr. Mark Lima. Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you.
Look at the camera now. Eh? You're a celebrity today.
Paparazzi. Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yep.
All right, good stuff.
Excellent. Next gentleman left his family behind. He had to. They're in Delta. He wants to be here in this course so that he can prepare them to eventually be on this island somewhere. So I'd like to call forward Mr. Scott McNeil, a.k.a. Doug, whatever. Right? Congratulations, Scott.
Thank you.
Well done.
How about a hug, Wayne?
Yes, sir. Hey, we'll do it.
Hey, guys.
You're right in your way.
Oh,
Other
yeah.
side too.
There you go.
Yeah, you betcha.
Thank
It's
you.
not bad, is it? And you never know where a person's hands have been. At least when you kind of hug a little bit, it's not too bad. Next gentleman, impressed me from the first day I saw him. He was so focused and aiming on what he wants to do, and still is. I'd like to call forward Mr. Thomas Page. Congratulations, Thomas.
Thank you, Wayne.
Well done.
Yeah, got it.
Excellent.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah.
Now the next gentleman sat close to me, not because he loved me or anything,
How do you know?
but being originally from Egypt and Turkey and a few other places over there, but having been a big shot with the consulate, the U.S. consulate in Vancouver for 20 years, I've been very honored to have him. And we've been working on language issues and words and opening mouth, how to be a big mouth like me, eh? So I'd like to call forward Mr. Wagdy Risk. Over there, right? Get our picture, yeah? Oh, you look here. Congratulations.
Come here.
And thank you for your good nature. You betcha. Oh, look at that, eh? I better hurry up, eh? Next gentleman burns a candle at both ends. He's into a lot of different things, a couple of different types of jobs while he's going to school. But that's why he's in school, because he wants to consolidate. I'd like to call forward Mr. Doug Schofel. Congratulations, Doug. Well done, lad. Good stuff.
You made it.
Thank you for, yes, thank you.
Next gentleman, I just told a bunch of stories to his parents about, but it really is true. When you check your email, you'll find your new resume. Eh? He's a real techie kind of guy. He's a self-starter. Whenever I can't hook up a wire to the TV or anything, he's there helping. And if there's anything we want to know out in the world, he can take his telephone and tell us. Very handy guy to have around. I'd like to call forward Mr. Ryan Scott. Congratulations, Ryan. We'll get these guys first, and then we'll turn to your parents. The people who have made this possible, without which they wouldn't have had to do it. Victor Borga said that somehow one time.
It's a start to get.
Yeah.
No.
Now the next gentleman, are you 18 yet?
No.
Not even 18. This gentleman, everyone might know, or may not, is 17 years old. He's such a geniac. Grade 12 he's in, and he got to finish his grade 12 by just taking this course instead of whatever home ec, sewing, making pudding or whatever. And a very wise thing he did. And he learns a lot because he listens. And it's been a real pleasure for a 17-year-old guy to come up from Parksville and spend 3 days a week in Victoria and do the work that he's done. It's something to be congratulated with. Mr. Josh Steele. Congratulations, Josh. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this next gentleman we're going to call up, who we're fortunate enough has brought his lovely wife, and who has personally proved to me that he's climbed mountains and still climbing. Goodness knows what heights he will reach in this lifetime. And I've learned quite a bit from him, and his cheerful, level-headed attitude and assistance to the rest of this team has been greatly appreciated. I'd like to call forward Mr. Alok Surin. Otherwise known sometimes as Alookie.
I'll give you a hug as well.
There you go, sir. And this side.
Should I do a namaste?
There you go.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Both those methods require not touching by hands.
Thanks, Andrew.
Now the next gentleman, he sits right here listening to every word I do. And he's the kind of guy that goes and chit-chats seniors across the street during his lunch break. Just seriously, just to keep them company and to learn from them. And it's been a real pleasure. And today, he brought his sweetheart. And you gotta love it. Congratulations, Mr. Roy Tomei. Otherwise known as Mel Tormey. Congratulations. Yeah.
Get out of here.
A new trend.
Congratulations, Roy.
Who says Canada's not a multicultural country, eh? Now, even though her name starts with W and she has to be the last because there's nobody in this class called Zazabita. He was in yesterday. Eh? This lady, in her quiet wisdom, great team player. Everything I challenged her to make her do, she smiled and said, "What am I into here?" Right? And went forward and did it. And she's been hanging out around Oak Bay lately, trying to help them figure it out. And you can only thank her for that. Stop into the mayor's office next time. I'd like to call forward Karina Wright. Congratulations, Karina. It's been a pleasure. A real pleasure. Awesome.
Thanks.
Now, I just want to give mention to one other of our students who could not be here this morning, but I understand is coming later today. She actually graduated yesterday. Lady by the name of Kelly Kerr. I always say it wrong. Kelly is such a go-getter, study whiz, get going, moving. She is a health nut and exercise guru. So she is writing her operator certification program this morning. She's done now and will be on the ferry back to the island. But she got in there early and did it on the 12th today in Burnaby. So that's where Kelly is. And of course she graduated too.